How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Mario Party Nights. As you can tell, tonight I'm choosing a less popular one to start off the night with. This was not picked by anybody. But despite the fact that 5's not super popular, and to be fair, the reason for that is entirely understandable of just how they do the items and the fact that the minigame set is not particularly good. But that said, this one does have a special place in my heart. Because not only do I love how the boards in particular look, and the theme of using both dreams and the stars from, the star spirits, good grief, from Paper Mario, the boards just look phenomenal in this game, and it makes me wish if they had pulled the item setup and minigames from Mario Party 4 in the style of Mario Party 5, it would probably be near, if not at the top, for my GameCube games. This one just, like, visually looks a lot prettier in terms of the boards than Mario Party 4 did. As much as, like, people praise 4, you have to admit, all of the boards just being in areas that were on raised metal platforms rather than actually walking along whatever objects. Yeah, just doesn't look quite as pretty. But this game looks, oh, it's so beautiful. So, if you've not been to Mario Party Nights before, being watching this live or on the archive page, the way it works is, if you've been watching my streams, or if you're currently watching this stream, you are slowly but surely acquiring channel points, which are just below the chat. There's a little bubble icon that you can click on, and that will show you all of the different channel point options you have, and that's where you can pick up little extra bonuses from time to time if a little gift appears there. Even if there is no gift that appears yet, you will still be getting points. By continuing to watch, you can eventually use those points for the option Mario Party Your Way. Good start. I will probably end up taking that happening space just because I will get coins for it. But by doing so, you'll be able to pick the Mario Party we play, the CPU, their difficulty, and the board that we play. The only real caveat is not picking turns, because I want the games to go by at a decent pace. And all the options available are pretty much everything except the 3DS Mario Parties. 1 through 10, Mario Party Advance, even though that's not really a Mario Party per se. DS, although I still have not worked on fixing the sound, so it will not have any audio right now, just bear that in mind, but video-wise it will play just fine on the capture board. Ooh, very nice, 21 coins. And a happening space. Good start. But any of those options are available, as well as the Mario Parties for the Switch. Both Superstars and Super Mario Party are also available. You can also keep it on Mario Party 5 if you want. If you want me to do a different board after this, you can do that as well. I will give another reminder once the last 5 turns come up to get your requests in. So if you're still collecting channel points right now, don't worry, I will give that reminder out. See, it's nice to know that at least, like, one other person actually does like 5. Like, it does have its faults, but so does every Mario Party. I mean, 3 is my favorite, and I still acknowledge it's not perfect. There we go, finally hit a slow one at long last. Send the hot dog balloons into the sky. But, like, even as much as, like, 3, yeah, it's got a particularly bad set of battle games, for example. And it might also help that looking at the timeline for when Nintendo's making games, if you look at this game, this actually came out with 10 days difference between this game and Mario Kart Double Dash, which is still my favorite Mario Kart to this day. So maybe just all the effort was put into Double Dash, and if that's the case, then cool. I would actually prefer that. What to do with this? Let's put it in an annoying spot. So for those who haven't seen Mario Party 5 before, I would almost say this is kind of like the transition, and it probably isn't anymore, but for a long time it was the transition between the older Mario Parties and the newer Mario Parties. The big thing being how the item setup works. Ooh, Donkey Kong. We will take that. The big gimmick with the item setup is there's actually no shops that you can buy items, per se. There are capsule machines where you get the items for free, but the item that you get is random. And because you have to pay coins to use the items on yourself, it kind of incentivizes you putting them on the board rather than using them on yourself. Which isn't always the best strategy. It depends on the item itself and very situational in that regard. But as a result, it's kind of more of a board building experience of like you're building all the things that people can land on or move past. Rather than the board's already created and you just use the items to advance yourself how you can. So it's actually quite different in that regard. Money for everybody. So while this largely is the start of, like, using items on spaces, I will admit, Mario Party 4 does have, at the very least, off the top of my head, it does have the Sparky sticker, which you lay down on the space that you're on when you use it. But this is kind of the start of actually, like, using the items on the board. But at the same time, it hasn't been, like, fully polished to how it would later work. And a Chain Chomp capsule. And also, at this time, the bonus stars are still the de facto ones that they were from the original games, which is the minigame star for the most minigame coins, I believe. I don't think it's actual wins. I think it is the coin amount. The coin star, which is the highest amount of coins held at any given time, and the happening/green star, which is the person that has landed on the most green spaces. And no, I will not be going in-depth to the rules of Mario Party, because, let's face it, we've done enough Mario Party nights. If you're watching this, you probably already know how Mario Party is played. I might go over, like, the specifics, like, for one game of, like, yeah, this game focuses on this, but when it comes to the general rules, I would wager most people watching probably already know how it works. One might say I caught the bouquet. Also, that for those that were waiting at 5 o'clock, I do apologize for having to set the schedule back by half an hour. The good news is that gave me time to, like, shower and get food and whatnot, so I'll actually be able to stream for half an hour longer, so we're not overall losing any time. Well, there goes the star space. However, my neighbors were playing extremely loud music and moving furniture, and pretty much any other loud thing you can think of was something that they did. I would feel bad for not going that way, but that's actually where I would be standing, so I do not feel bad for taking the Donkey Kong space. So yeah, I pushed it back half an hour to hope that they would quiet down, and as it turns out, surprisingly, that actually worked. Who would have thought? And I will take that happening space again, please and thank you. For the record, if you choose not to take this, you will still get the space for the happening star. You don't have to take the train and send yourself away from the star if the star is somewhere else. $22 that time, I believe. Very nice. Oddly enough, this is one of the earlier games that at times it can feel like it's pretty hard to get money. Not so much the case here due to that Donkey Kong game, but it's either, like, it tends to go either way. Either everybody doesn't seem to get a lot of money for one reason or the other, or everybody's got too much money because there's no items to spend your coins on, necessarily. If you get capsules you don't want to use on yourself, you just don't. Of course, I will probably be using the one that I've got on myself when I first get the chance. Ooh, could we perhaps get... Nope. But Willflower's not too bad. It's just a button masher. Pushy Penguins is what I was hoping for. Because even though I said 5's got a particularly bad set of minigames, there are some really good ones in here. When they're good, they're really good. Pushy Penguins, Hotel Goomba, there are definitely some good ones in here. Oddly enough, I actually even kind of like the luck-based battle game in this, as is the obligatory of having at least one of those. If battle games are present, then there must be at least one luck-based one. It's the Cooper Bank. Give us your money. And since the coin block is broken, contains 10 coins, and you could pay 5 coins to use it on yourself, just pay 5 coins to get 5 coins. Don't throw it down where other people can get it, obviously. But now it's time to duel in Yu-Gi-Oh! Tradition, yes. It is time to take all of Luigi's money. He doesn't need it. Bound of Music. I remember this one. This one's not too bad, though. I will admit, the duel games in this are also not too terribly phenomenal. A lot of them either control really poorly, or a lot of luck-based. Not necessarily ideal whenever you're trying to strategically prevent somebody from getting something that you don't want them to have. Thankfully, I'm very sure I won that because I think he got, like, maybe 2 blocks. Yep, exactly 2 blocks. Bye, Luigi. That will stop him from getting a star anytime soon. Which was a good choice, because it did in fact stop him. I couldn't stop both him or Waluigi, but if a battle game were to come up, perhaps. Oh no, a little salt on the wound. Theoretically, I'm probably gonna go and try to watch the Mario movie in theaters tomorrow, if it's still available in theaters here. Maybe it's just my imagination, but stuff tends to, like, disappear out of theaters just as quickly as it arrives, practically. Good job, Mario. You took 5 coins away from me with that. We're very proud of you. It's not like you could have, you know, waited a turn and then stolen a star. Nope. Seriously? I'm gonna steal more coins for you! And now you get 4! Congrats! Yeah, needless to say, the stealing stars or coins with the Boo item, in this case the Chain Chomp, go for the stars. If he had actually had to pay for both of those, he would have paid 30 coins to steal 9 total from me. So, yeah, don't really recommend that. Save up for the 45 coins and take the stars. Because I believe it is only 30 to steal a star, it's 15 to use it on yourself, so that's where some of that money comes in. Mario, I've never personally been a fan of this game, both in 5 or in Super. But thankfully he was too distracted with me, and as a result did not manage to get anybody. Which is rare, usually they get at least 1 player, but nope, not today. Alright, will the star finally be obtained? It will. I was expecting him to roll a 1, but nope. I do like that the capsule colors, that was a nice touch to this game, that even when they started with the capsule slash candy thing of having the capsules be different colors to dictate what type they are, especially because the actual spaces can't slash don't really do that. In this game, you get a tiny bit of a hint of, like, the exclamation mark is probably going to be movement-based. You can see what the dual one is, because I'm standing on it. Whereas in the later game, it's just the character portraits, so you know that it's thrown by whoever, but that's all you really know, provided that you don't remember what it was that they put down. One, two, three, four, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What you doing there, buddy? You just gonna throw that mushroom down instead of actually using it? Alright. Like, I know you got no coins to use it right now, but I will be keeping my Piranha Plant because I do not want that on the board at all. You did, Mario. You got it. I'm very proud of you. Jeez. Way to just dunk on Luigi here. Bye, Mario. Oh, great. That put him in the running for getting that star. That's a bit of a pain. Hydro Stars. I don't get this one very often, so I'm actually looking forward to playing this one. It just never seems to come up for some reason. I think even when TRG did their playthrough, this was like one of the few minigames that just never came up. Mario, get out of the way. What are you doing, boy? And go for the gold. $169. Nice. Literally a mix of the dirty number, but then also the meme of, like, yes, myself, my girlfriend, and her whatever. Of just two people doing the deed while somebody else is just awkwardly there in the corner. Trying to remain completely motionless and pretending that they're not there. And potentially wishing they weren't there. No star for you, Mr. Purple. I need a pretty good roll, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I would need a 9 or a 10. Hey! Also, hi Luigi, I'm sorry that I stole all your money earlier. Hopefully you're not mad. He's probably a little mad. But it's fine. He'll get over it. Alright, everybody on the board except Luigi. The star is now back to where it was initially before it was sent away by the Twister. Admittedly, I am a little tempted to try to take that dual capsule away from Luigi, but putting the Piranha Plant in somebody else's hands also seems unwise. If it was like the Mario Party 6 and 7 Piranha Plant, I wouldn't be quite as tempted to hold on to it. I would have probably thrown it already. But since your attacking orbs can also damage yourself... Which one is this? Oh, okay. I always get this confused with Fish Upon a Star. This one's okay, I guess. It's not anything spectacular. It's your typical luck-based game, basically. Nope, that's mine, Mario. I'm gonna catch up to you. I saw you get that gold one earlier. Which, had he gotten that, we would have actually tied. So, I think I stopped him. I don't know why in Mario Party 5, typically when I lose, it does tend to be to Mario himself if he is playing. So he will probably have to be the one that I watch out for. Did he just land on? Well, I guess we'll never know. Okay. Away with you! I think this sends him back to start. Yes, it does. I couldn't remember if that was that one or the one Mario landed on earlier, so when it didn't send him back to start, I figured that was probably what it was going to do. Shovels everyone's capsules. And it's not worth the risk right now. Very nice. Alright. We do have to go the long way here. I know most of the Mario Party games, if you are at a junction, the arrow will usually default to the way where the star is, but I always have to double check. I don't want to assume it will and then inevitably screw myself over. Oh, he's going for it. He's going for the communism, which is entirely possible. Hello, Bows. How are you? You're looking gorgeous as always. Bowser minigame. The loser must hand over all cap... I actually wouldn't mind losing my set of capsules, actually. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to intentionally take the L on this one. The Kamek one's not an important enough one to keep, and I would rather that I don't lose control of the Piranha Plant and have it get played against me, so I'm just going to let myself get got. Finish! That Waluigi pose is something to behold. I don't remember what Mario had, but it probably wasn't important. Bye, Bows. You're always welcome here. We actually got pretty lucky, all things considered. It's pretty rare to get a both a DK minigame and a Bowser minigame in the same board. And we might get a second one. See, I told you you're always welcome, Bows. I'm glad you came back so quickly. Yay, another one! Forfeit all coins. Okay, this one I don't want to lose. Rain of Fire. It's minigames like these that make me glad I'm sitting pretty close to the TV. So pretty. Wow, great job, everyone. Great job. Proud of y'all. Y'all did it. And now nobody's got any money except for me. Which means I would really like to avoid landing on Bowser this time, because that will very much incentivize him to divide all coins evenly. See, the sad thing is, I set them to normal just because of, like, again, how the nature of 5 works, of, like, you don't get as much control in this game as you do the previous Mario Parties. I'd say the only Mario Party you get less control, at least at this point in the series, would be the first game, because there are no items at all. But now I'm kind of wondering if I should have set them to a higher difficulty. Of course, when they get minigames like this, they can't really help but lose, just because this is very, very much rigged for the one player to win. See, like, not a great minigame, but I love how it looks. I love the little basket of candy. I love all the colors. It looks like a Candyland, like very much like the Candyland game, which I have not played in a hot minute, and I should see if that's available on Steam, perhaps. I used to play it a ton growing up, but I mean, that was ages ago. I know a lot of classic board games are available, so I gotta imagine Candyland's available somewhere. I mean, Monopoly is, the Game of Life is, surely it's gotta be somewhere. Congrats on your drugs, Waluigi. All right. 2 stars. So 2 to 1 to 1 to 0 right now. But even though they have nothing, I am definitely the farthest away from that. Typically, it's better to try to go to the right. I know I went to the left first time because Donkey Kong was there, but getting the capsule is also a definite plus. Actually, depending on what they roll, you know what I could do? If Mario doesn't overshoot, that might not be a bad time to try to... Well, or he could get sent back to start. That could happen, too. Bye, Mario. Godspeed, buddy. You will be missed. Any battles? Nope. Ground pound down. Also, thank you, Mel. I appreciate it. I'm glad you are enjoying it. I hopefully will pick a... Either I or chat will pick another good Mario Party after this one. The channel points are usually set up in such a way, though, that, like, if you watch an entire game of Mario Party that I play, you should be at enough channel points to be able to take one. If not, you'd be very, very close. Whee! Alright, well, we'll see where Waluigi ends up after his turn and then move accordingly. I have a feeling he will probably overshoot because he does have a mushroom, so... I might end up saving that warp pipe for a later date. Usually I'm pretty good at timing the roulette, but it has also been quite a while since I've played. It's been since January, I think, is when I last played 5, specifically. He did overshoot. Gee, I wonder who he'll... Watch him pick random and steal it from Luigi by accident. That'd be actually pretty funny. Yeah, now that's fair. I think there is a tiny ratio of coins to how many they steal, but 7 is still not very good. I'm actually going to say no for right now, just because the capsule machine is right there. And Mario will probably pass it, but that would just put me in the closest range for it, so it's not that big a deal. Or Luigi would pass it. Sorry, not Mario. Mario technically didn't pass it at all. Actually, he is currently the closest. Or will be after this. Bark, bark. Yeah. Really, of all the people to, like, not steal money from me, like, Luigi had the most incentive to do so. I guess the AI is not very good at mashing, because Waluigi lost everything he had. Alright, Mario, make us proud. It's a pretty high rolling game, too. Like, nobody's rolled anything, like, insanely low. There've been a couple low numbers, but not very many. Which actually kind of makes the game more interesting, because, like, a lot of times, if you just roll low, there's nothing you could do about it. You can't buy a mushroom, you have to get lucky and either land on one, or get one from the capsule machine. Speaking of luck, it's time for Mathletes! Which, as we all know, is definitely important enough to be broadcast on TV. Alright, I got a minigame win. What are these three getting? 5 plus 4. If only they'd gotten the multiplier, that would have actually been really helpful for them, but nope. That one's a weird one, because I like the idea of it, obviously, but on one hand, it's like, oh, I kind of wish it was more, like, you could stop it if you were skill-based, but if you did, everybody would be able to get 6 times 6, no problem, and then it just wouldn't matter. At least in terms of the minigame star. It wouldn't be, like, horrible. Nice job. We're proud of you, Waluigi. It wouldn't be horrible to, like, just give everybody a huge amount of coins. I mean, it would be, like, in this scenario, but, like, in Mario Party in general, it wouldn't be bad for that to happen to make the game more interesting. It's a Bowds! I want it. Hi, Bows. What are you up to, gorgeous? He just puts another Bowser space on the board. See you later, beautiful. It's interesting that, I mean, I guess he did take everybody's coins, but it's interesting, despite the fact he's shown up 3 times, he hasn't really done that much. This is one of the games where Bowser is capable of stealing a star. If you land on a Bowser space with a star, he has the potential to take it away. And speaking of potential, the star's getting moved. All that work for Mario to get over there without enough money, get sent back to start before he can get there, makes it around again, still without enough money, and now the star's getting moved over there. Which, that's actually one of the harder spots to get to. I've gotten over there twice, but both times it was due to the fact that I had the train. Getting over there manually is a little harder. Alright, what is everybody picking? Okay, that works for me. It's a unanimous vote for the button masher, after how Waluigi did against Chain Chomp. I'm kind of surprised he picked this, but what do I know? I guess he did get second, but still. Yay! That's probably like 20 coins. 26. I guess it was closer to 40 than I thought. I knew somebody couldn't afford it, but no, it was pretty close to 40. Ah, it's nice to not have to worry about hidden blocks. All they have in this game is 10 coins, no stars. Oh, right, I can't put them behind me. We'll just toss that there. Maybe it'll come into play, maybe it won't. I think that's not a good number to roll, actually. 1, 5, 6... Oh, no, we're okay. I don't know what that space is. But we'll find out. It's probably bad, though. Can I get there from here, actually? I can. Well, in that case, yeah, I'm definitely going to go this way. Not just because of the capsule, but there's 3 happening spaces in a row up there that will send you down to the lower path, making it really hard to get across there. And while the happening space would be nice, again, it's not worth risking potentially losing half my coins or something like that. Blech. It's the Koopa Bank. We tell us to give us your money, but you have no money, so too bad. And Mario gets the star. Rather, he would get the star if he didn't suck. Look at all that red. In a bronze position with 3 red capsules, wearing a red hat. All he was missing was the red space. We actually are getting, like, a pretty good set of minigames, though. These are all, like, really nice ones. They're not anything that hasn't been done at this point in the series, but at least they control as they should. Yeah, I definitely hit the button too early there. Yeah, Luigi earned that one, fair and square. I do like that they all don't go at the same speed, because otherwise it would be way too easy. It's also a rare case of incentivizing not screen peeking, because it's not going to do you any good to get distracted by what other players are doing unless you've already hit the button and your time's already locked in. Alright, nobody is closer to it than me. Yep, they are all just past it, so there's no point in warping. Go, Luigi! Lots of Lakitus floating around there. Which I believe Lakitu will take an item from another player. The item taken is random, but not the player. The player is chosen. So I could potentially lose my warp pipe, but if I lose it, then I lose it. It's not too big a deal. Speaking of people getting shuffled around, now I might have a reason to use the warp pipe. Yeah, this might be one of the not as good ones. Get to the center of the maze, but the maze changes like every 3 seconds. It's a little too frequent for my liking. Especially when you're close to the center, like the one before when I got to the middle. Sometimes you're just stuck and there's literally nothing you can do. Like, technically you could go around, but by the time that you actually started making your move to go around, it would switch, so you're literally better just sitting there waiting for it to change to something more agreeable. Might make for an interesting battle game, though. But again, the high luck factor in it might dissuade. Well, with everybody closer, there's really no reason to not try, because worst case scenario, I at least get moved a few spaces forward. Not great, not horrible. I don't even have enough coins. No, he doesn't. I was gonna say, there's no point in using it on yourself to try taking anything away from me, because I don't have any capsules anymore. That is one of the upsides of using the capsules on yourself, is they're just removed from play after they've been used. So even if you risk a bad warp, potentially... Oh, well, Mario's about to get blown... Actually, they're both about to get blown up. This is something that doesn't happen too often, but... Whenever you pass the bomb and make it explode, if somebody is standing on that space, they also lose the 20 coins. So they're actually both about to lose. Well, Luigi's about to lose 20, Mario's about to lose 3. Thanks for helping me out, Mario. I appreciate that. Would have preferred Mario MX, but this will do. Potentially. This is one of the weird cases in a 1v3. It might be better to just let 2 people on the team of 3 drop and just let one person have full control over what they're doing. That's kind of rare for the, as long as one player survives, the team of 3 wins types of games. Usually it's trying to split up, because if it's down to just a 1v1, it's basically over, but no, not so in this game. Alright, Wah, make us proud. He's going the distance. I'm gonna predict a 3 and a 7. Nope. Guess not. Jeez, gang's all here. If I had one of those, like, take coins for every player you pass, now would be a phenomenal time to use it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. It was probably worth risking that coin capsule item. Mario and Waluigi both get a not great roll. And then I can still get it. Oh, okay, it's one of the attacking ones. Perfect, that was who I wanted. I couldn't stop Waluigi from having enough coins, but I can stop him. Which worked out, considering last round the whole issue was, like, I was thinking about throwing, but, like, I either would have given Luigi enough coins to steal a star, or Mario enough coins to steal a star. Or, to buy a star, rather. So, either way, I was kind of screwed on that one, but... Provided that configuration does not happen a second time here, with them getting put on opposite teams. Oh, he had to pass that, too. That's right. I forgot about that. Well, it was still probably the right call to take from him. Hi! You're gonna attack me, aren't you? Yep, that's fair. I would have done that, too. So I think I need a 3 next turn, but I also need Waluigi to not roll too terribly well. But first... Leaf Leap. Let's get jumping. Wasn't exactly going at blinding speed, but I'm very sure I still won that. That record is mine. Surprised Luigi tied with Mario for last, because most of the screaming I was hearing was coming from Mario. Blech. I think he landed just shy of what he needed, correct? Either just barely got it or just barely missed it. He just barely missed it. What item do I have here? Sure, we'll put 2 in a row, why not? We'll incentivize the game to make me not roll a 1, because then I get to attack Mario again. Klepto, probably won't use that, but... Place in the start at, like, the top of the board. Just, like, keep it far away from everybody. Well, that is far away from everybody, so that works. Oddly enough, despite one of the last 5 turn events being, at least for some boards, of putting 5 star spaces on the board, there's actually not a lot of star spaces the star can go to. There's some boards where there's only, like, 6 spaces, so it kind of highlights that whenever you get 5 stars on the board for the last 5 turns. A lot of the last 5 turn events in this game are kind of insane. Maybe a little too insane, like... levels of the first 15 turns don't matter in the least level of insane. I'm curious for chat, because I already know my personal stance on it. But what is the personal stance of, like... having an air quote late game shakeup, but like one that will always happen in the last 5 turns to make it where very often the first 15 turns don't matter. I'm personally against it, and not just because I'm typically in first place. But it's like, what's the point of trying super hard if it's in the first 3 quarters of the game if it's literally not going to make a difference? In particular, if you're playing with human players, you should probably intentionally try to look like you're not very strong, if that's the case. Can I get up there, please? Hey! Hey! Nice. That worked out. I do like that one, but I wish you were given a little bit more time. Maybe make some that stay solid, but they don't have any coins in them. Just to make it easier to actually reach the top. So I feel like that top row almost never gets in. Hello, gorgeous. How are you? It is the last 5 turns, and so that means I will once again give the reminder. If you now have enough channel points and would like me to play a specific Mario Party, now would be the time to start getting ready, if not, putting those in all together. Boo is currently in first, followed by Waluigi, followed by Mario, followed by Luigi. And thankfully for the last 5 turns, it would appear we are doing the traditional answer. What did I have? I had takes you another player's position. We're all kind of bunched together, so that's not really that helpful. Yay! Hello, Bows. I know it's only been like half a turn, but I missed you. Bowser minigame. Hand over all capsules. Alright, well, again, I'm not too terribly fussed if I lose this. I think Mario's probably the one that's got to be the most careful. Scalding Cauldron. So we've seen every Bowser game. Nice. Select one of 3 cauldrons to hide in. If Bowser breathes on the cauldron you're in, you lose. BARX. It's not always best to hide in a cauldron with others. Spread out. I think what you're actually saying is it's completely luck-based, so really... The only strategy here for me is I'm going to hide with Mario. So I'm going to watch what he does. He went for B. Because now the game has to make a choice. Either A, it wants to let Mario keep his capsules, which means it needs to let me also survive, or B, it wants to kill me enough that it's willing to sacrifice Mario's capsules and any late game shakeups won't matter. Also, I thought Waluigi also picked A. I guess he didn't. Blah. Only Luigi survives.
Finish.
I think he might have also been the only person without an item? Question mark? Oh no, he did have an item. Well, that's fine. Get those capsules off the board. Thanks, Bowser. Love you, gorgeous. Fight cards. Alright. I'm gonna pick Get Random. Because this is trying to use psychological manipulation against an AI, and that just doesn't work in a game like this. So really, you might as well just pick whatever you feel like. Oh, would you look at that? You won a look-based game. We're very proud of you, AI. Good job. Congrats on the dub. Nice. Last 4 turns. Make them count. Or don't. I mean, really, it's your call. Do whatever you like. I'm not your mom. There we go. My request queue wasn't loading up, so I had to turn my window off and back on. I will say, it does feel a bit weird to have the coin multiplier as one of the last 5 turns events. It feels like that should just always be a thing. Maybe not necessarily tripling it, but doubling it to plus and minus 6. Which one was this? Oh, that was you getting attacked. Alright, well, enjoy. The Hammer Bro took some of your coins. Well, that was quite rude. Luckily, you got most of them back. Looks like this is going to be everybody's last chance for items. Hey, we ended up with Pushy Penguins after all. Nice. Yeah, I'd say really the only minigame, at least off the top of my head, that we got that is kind of like, is just that Mazed and Confused one. The rest of them have all been, at the very least, not terrible. They've all been passable, if not good. Bye, Luigi. Bye, Mario. Oh, there goes me. Nice job, Proton John. That seems like the kind of comeback he would have, where he would almost die and then manage to stay alive. I can usually survive, but I don't think I've ever seen multiple players survive to the end of that one, or if I have, it's been like once or twice at most. It's pretty rare. I'm definitely not as good as that one I'm definitely not as good at that one as I am at Track and Yield in Mario Party 7. I can pretty much always make it to the end of that one. Yeah, go ahead and take 20 coins, see if that's gonna do anything. Now that everybody's got enough money, it's not gonna make any difference. It's not like he gets those coins. The only thing that might have potentially done is stop Luigi from stealing a star if he landed on a chain chomp. Alright, what is my last item? Mushroom. And a duel. Well, I don't know offhand what that space is, but I am going to be dueling him for a star. And I will not be risking my precious coins to force him to bet a star. Or not be risking my precious star to make him bet a star. I'll be sticking with coins, thanks. Sky Survivor, avoid the obstacles while flying at you while riding on unique machines. Yep. Up and down are inverted. How fitting a plane flies overhead right when this minigame starts. I just don't like the fact that if you're in the middle, it blocks your camera view. Like, you don't get opaque at all unless you get hit like Mario's doing here. He is not doing too hot. He is already one hit away from dying. Yep, I didn't even get hit once. Bye, Mario. I guess this star wasn't that important to him. Expect to put up a little bit of a fight. Well, thanks for your star. Appreciate it. He kind of just gave me that one. I thought Luigi didn't do a very good job of protecting his coins at the beginning of the game, but at least he got something. And Luigi gets a star, which actually is probably for the best, because since Waluigi was the only person that could have possibly beaten me with a sweep, which I don't think he's got. It would be good to stop Mr. Wah. And then just put another star, like, 8 spaces away, sure. And then send it away! I hope that star enjoyed being on that space for about 6 seconds. See, it can't appear up there. Knew it could. At this point, it would take Luigi or Waluigi getting a star, and then sweeping the bonus stars to be able to beat me. So, I don't think that's going to happen based on my coin count alone. Chomp Romp. Is this the one I think it is? Yeah, it is. This one's actually not that bad. It controls a little weird, but once you get used to it, it's fine. I feel bad that the chain chomps have to take this much abuse, though.
Finish!
I do like that little park area, though. It's super cute. Kind of surprised that one didn't come back for a a remake of the minigame of like, oh yeah, you can guide your chain chomp through here, have some Shy Guys on some swings, maybe change up the layout of the stage. Just for the heck of it. Sure, let's do it. We'll see what happens and where we go. I'm gonna say a 5 and a 7. Nope, I got a 5, but it was 5 total. Hey Mario, how's it going? Listen, I'm gonna need all of your coins. Don't ask questions. Just literally bankrupt the poor man. Countdown pound. Which one is this? Is this the chicken minigame? Yeah, it is. Okay. Alright, Mario, how brave are you feeling? I do like that you can trick your opponent by, like, jumping but not actually committing. Bye. Poor Mario. But you know what? He'll be fine. $296 coins. Yeah, truthfully, we probably should have gotten Bowser Revolution at least once in this game, with how imbalanced the coin count is. And was for most of the game. Again, like I said, that's kind of just an issue with 5, is you just have a lot of coins or you have no coins, and there's very rarely any in the middle. Hope you didn't want that chain chomp. Not that you could have stolen a star right now, but, you know. Alright, Mario, with 1 capsule to your name. I think that might actually tie him with me for happening, possibly. I think I only have 2. I think it was just the train both times. And our first repeat, but I would rather do this than Vicious Vending. Let's ding her some derbies. More hot dog balloons! Pollute the sky with balloons and confetti. Alrighty, last turn. Get those channel point choices in if you are so inclined. In the meanwhile, Waluigi will be buying his 2nd star. Go figure, 1 space in front of Mario after I just took all of his coins. And just to really add some salt on the wound to Mario, there go all the Koopa Bank coins, never to be collected by him either. That was a very good turn for Waluigi, not gonna lie. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We'll end the game on a nice little present. It'll be nice. Give Mario a chance to duel me for the nothing that he has. Even though I'm pretty sure this is not one of those games where you can duel if you don't have anything. I'm pretty sure it just cancels it. Which I actually prefer. I hate the ones of like, yeah, this person wants to duel you, and they can. They have literally nothing, though, so like, you're just defending what you have. You can't actually earn anything off of this. Alright. Who's the one player? Mario? Yep. You're doing it, Mario. That's the key. He's just got to do a couple laps. If he can manage to do 6 more, he will win. I do like this music, though. It fits, like, running around in circles very well. Nice. Mario's just standing there staring straight ahead is very indicative of his performance. Well, now I kind of hope he gets the happening star, because otherwise he's going home with literally nothing. Star count looks like this: 2, 4, 1, 0. Coins look like this: 135, 325, 38, 0. And at this point, the only curiosity is who is getting the happening star. It actually didn't keep a very good track. I think Mario actually does just have the happening all by himself. I got those 2 super early, and then I don't think I hit anything after that. Hey, Mario ends with a star. Which still puts him in last, but at least he got something. A WinRAR is you, and a WinRAR is Boo. 6211. Coins collected in minigames, 199 with me. Next closest, 79. Points had at any one time, 325. Next closest, 135. Waluigi hit at blue space, 19 turns out of 20. With only 1 happening space, which is where I believe he got sent back to start, I think. Yep, I have the 2 trains. Mario got sent back to start twice, and then he got the little present in the center of the board once, I think, were the 3 he got. The more times you land on a capsule spaces, I have the least with 6. 1 Monkey Butt, and 3 Bowsers. Alrighty. I want to see the coin count. Good God! That's ridiculous. Jeez. Alright. Oh, after getting a nice stretch in. Where to now? A good question. Whichever one you are. Clevar, I think. I don't remember let's see if I can go through these real quick. Eldstar, well, it's just going to say it. Eldstar, and then going to the right, Mistar, Skular, Mamar. I think that's Kalmar, so I think Klevar is the one that's air quote hosting. Yep, Kalmar, and then that's Muscular. So I did have it right. Cool. Excuse me. Well, I will tell you what, Mel. Since you are on PlayStation and can't use channel points, I won't give you the full reward, but I will let you pick which Mario Party we do next. Bearing in mind, your options are 1 through 10. It'll take me a little bit of time to set up 10, because I need to actually set up the Wii U and find all the cables for it, but 10 is still an option. Mario Party Advance, which is the Game Boy Advance version, which isn't really Mario Party DS, Mario Party Superstars, and Mario Party, whatever the other Switch one is. Super Mario Party. There we go. So, Switch titles, anything on N64, anything on GameCube, anything on Wii, anything on Wii U. Pretty much 3DS ones are your only not option. Love to see 4. Alright, I can do that. I will load up 4 and be back momentarily. It shouldn't take me too long to plug this in. Give me like maybe 30 seconds. Shouldn't take that long. Alright. As chosen by you, Mario Party 4. 317 was the last time I played this? Alright, so this was one of the... That's right, we did play this last time I did Mario Party Nights. And I do remember what board we did, so in keeping with the tradition, I don't know why I can remember the ones we did in 4 most easily, but... Typically the rules for this, at least whenever it's still my pick, is I try not to do repeat characters other than my player character unless it cannot be helped. And try not to do repeat boards from recent playthroughs of 4. So, as a result, since I don't really have any strong feelings one way or another towards most of the boards here... No, I do not want to be Mario, especially not after his performance. We'll go with Yoshi. I think what I'm going to do is I was going to pick the board at random, eliminating the Boo board and the Bowser Jr. board because we played both of those recently and picking between the other 4. I'm actually also going to pick random on the AI's difficulty. And we'll see what comes up. Is there a... There is an expert mode. Okay. Alright, let's see what happens. I'll do it for all the characters too, not just Yoshi. Alright, Yoshi is set to easy. We'll put in Donkey Kong, since if we do one of the later ones, he will likely not be showing up again because he may not be playable. Monkey Man on hard. Oops, I accidentally erased that from the thing. Did not need to do that. And lastly, it's gotta be one of the princesses. Let's put in Daisy. On the difficulty of... by an absolute nose, easy. So basically I'm competing against Donkey Kong, okay. I'm actually gonna go back. I don't feel like it's right to put them on easy. I'm gonna put them on normal. I would feel bad about doing that if I was lowering the difficulty, but I'm actually raising the difficulty on them, so I don't feel as bad about doing that. Alright, again, we did the Bowser Jr. board and the Boo board recently. Goomba, Shy Guy, Toad, and Koopa are our 4 options for the board. And our lucky winner is Toad's Midway Madness. Those settings are okay. Let's party. I do feel like this is probably the board that comes up the least when I play this game. It's either this one or the Koopa board. Though neither of those are my least favorite in this particular game. I think, unfortunately, it probably is the ones we played the most recently. It probably is either Boo's or Bowser Jr.'s. I know at some point I do want to get around to actually doing that, that video series of, like, most to, least favorite. Ah, there go my frames. And now they come back. Good. Of, like, doing least favorite to favorite for boards in Mario Party 1, same thing for the minigames, and doing that for all of them. Since Icarus and I finished Mario Party 1 and 2, I might get around to doing those at some point, if I feel so inclined. Which would probably be, like, semi-interesting just in the fact that I don't have the stereotypical choices, especially in Mario Party 1, of, like, oh, this is my least favorite board, because almost everybody's going to say Wario's Battle Canyon. I don't think Wario's Battle Canyon is the worst board in Mario Party 1. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a lot of good boards in Mario Party 1, but there's a couple. And I feel like if you could control your movement a little bit better with items, it would be far less of an issue as well. Namely on stuff like Mario's Rainbow Castle, where, like, you can take the longer path on a split path, but it's, like, 3 spaces longer. So, like, 9 times out of 10, it's probably ultimately not going to change anything. It might, but it probably won't. Wanted, this ghost. Yes, as a playable character, I agree. Where are all the ghosts at? Nice. Wow, they look really textured. Holy cow. Usually the ghosts aren't the ones that I'm trying to grab there. It's usually like the bombs or the womps. Yikes. Which is a bit weird now that I think about it, because, like, Boo is one of the the board masters, or whatever you want to call them. So you think they would have just, like, used his texture and then just taken the little hat and cape off, but... oh well. Also, well played, DK. I saw your strategy there, rolling low twice in a row, which is something I would do. Okay, good. It's not on there. As long as Candlelight Fight isn't on there, then we're good. Alright, Monkey Man. It was the monkey versus the man who was only slightly more intelligent than the monkey. Now that I think about it too, and granted, I haven't listened to like the OST for Mario Party 4 recently, but this might be my favorite board theme music too. I will be using that. The only thing I don't like about this board is just inevitably there's somebody that gets stuck at start just going in the circle for like half of the game. And it looks like that person is going to be me today. Oh, there's the star. That's another nice touch. Is it defaults to showing where the star is at the end of the turn, so you get reminded of where it is. This ain't no Mario's Puzzle Party, but it's still pretty good. Let's just drop a couple pieces, and then we'll figure out what to do. Good God, whoever was out there just now. Here, have some bombs. Here, have a lot. Have many things. Have a lot of things. No, that's not where I wanted to put that. That's also not where I wanted to put that, but it ended up working out, so I guess it's fine. Wow, Daisy. Good job. 6 points. My hero. Now I'm really glad I upped the difficulty to normal. Imagine how much she would have scored on easy. She would have probably gotten literally nothing. Yeah, go ahead, warp with me. Yeah, perfect. There we go. I got out of the circle by doing nothing at all. Yeah, the music fits, like, Midway slash, like, not really Carnival, because Carnival's not what they're going for here. That is different. But it fits it really well. We already get the Carnival theme of Mario Party 8. No, I don't want that. I will take this, however. Which one am I doing? Hey! Got a super mini mushroom. Thanks for the drugs, Toad. And a good minigame to boot. Very nice. This is just going to be a battle of, can I carry Daisy better than Donkey Kong can carry Yoshi? Wait up! It's the only downside to AI does not understand the concept of stopping on that. Hello? Make up a little bit of time here, because I'm not going to let go of the button. There we go. And now we leave luck to heaven. You actually have to alternate pretty fast on that. To be fair, I'm used to, like, the Mario Party 1 speed. I wouldn't say it's a lot slower than that, but it is definitely slower. I thought she was going to take the mini mushroom for a second there to try and roll a 1. Which, while that would have been funny, probably not very helpful. Like, yeah, it would have stopped her from going in a circle, but it was only a 20% chance, so... Apparently, Yoshi will do that instead. Okay. Alright, Monkey Man. Let me take a look here. I know I would obviously be going that direction. But the thing is, I need to not be going that direction, so... let's just not do that. To the north. And on to Reversal of Fortune, so that's gonna suck. Yes, that's what I want. If I can handle Pipe Maze from Mario Party 1, I should definitely be able to handle that since I can see all of it on screen. Well, if anything happens with stars, I don't think it's going to be too terribly important since nobody has anything right now. Who will be our generous donor? I nominate Donkey Kong. Which is why naturally it landed on me. Who would I give something to? I'm gonna say Donkey Kong, because that's like, that seems to be what the game wants. So, enjoy Donkey Kong. It tried. It really tried to put it back into his little thing. And since we're tending to default to coin swap, let's try to not do that for once. Perfect! I can give up some stars to Daisy. Oh, wait. I have none. Too bad. Your plans have failed, game. Also, I'm just browsing the custom rewards for channel points and adding some stuff here and there. Hide and go boom. Alright, there we go. There's some stuff. It's not Mario Party related, it was just like points for hydration, that kind of stuff, since I don't have a hydrate bot, though I should, because I'm very bad about not doing that. I've been better lately, but that's mostly just due to the allergies and pollen and whatnot, so whenever I feel my throat starting to tickle or tighten up or anything like that, I'll take a sip. I did that just a second ago. I wonder if that added it right away. It did, nice. So yeah, I threw a couple on there, just out of curiosity for anybody that is using channel points. 100 points, you can have me take a sip of water. For 1,000 points, you can suggest a poll. Or for 2,000, you can get apparently what's called an IRL word ban, which is I cannot say a specific word for the next 5 minutes. Oh, I guess I died. Okay. But we still won, so that's good. If that one ever does come out for the record, I'll probably actually like set a proper timer so I won't forget. Who's getting chased? Oh, I thought it was Donkey Kong for some reason, but nope. Nope, he's right there. To be fair, right now, even if he does get to the star, if I don't roll too high, I can just take it away from him. Oh, well, I rolled too high. What do you got? Man, I was hoping for an item bag. I would have been in the mood for one of those. Let me take a look here. Yeah, I can go see Boo. Or I can go there and hope that Donkey Kong rolls a 4 or lower. Nah, I think I'm gonna go for the kamikaze approach. I'm gonna not take the star, and I'm not gonna let him get it either. After all, what wins championships? Defense. Always defense. You know what? I would like to ride the roller coaster. I'm really bad about picking up the coins on this. Like, for whatever reason, I just don't do a good job at it. Alright, that works. I actually would have preferred the treasure track one, which normally I don't like, but since I've got the high difficulty AI on my team, they might have actually been helpful. Though to be fair, I think last time we did actually win it pretty handedly, when all the AI were the same difficulty. I almost wonder if, like, the AI, if you've got, like, a human and an AI, they're just automatically programmed to go for one specific box, and if you take the box that they deemed was the one that they should have picked up, they just don't know what to do as a result. It's the most emotionless scream I've ever heard. I tried to go for it, and that was my own mistake. Alright, monkey butt. Nice. I was gonna say Daisy's still going in a circle, but I guess we'll find out next turn. Yeah, that's fair. I probably would have done the same thing. Which also means if I had been smart, I would have actually not won that minigame. Nice. 2 lottery wins in a row. Not first place on any of them, but still. Super Mega and a Super Mini. That's pretty good. I was gonna say if we got Paratrooper Plunge, then I would have felt less bad about throwing the minigame, because DK probably would have gotten the coins for it regardless. Also, welcome back, Mel. You just missed me winning the lottery for a second time in a row. Well, the third place prize, but still. Anything that's not a loss on the lottery is pretty good. I think Daisy might be in trouble. Never mind, I think everyone might be in trouble. We ran away with it. Donkey Kong's face. It is so creepy. Like, part of it is just the eyes, like, not blinking or moving, but part of it, too, was just the angle of his head. Oh, that was funny. Alright, is Daisy going around in a loop? Yep, she is going around in a loop. And then we'll be doing so again if Yoshi presumably makes it back to the teacups. Oh no, she's actually gonna be hanging out with me. Okay. Monkey Man. Man, if he'd gotten a battle game, that would have been hilarious. I mean, he probably would have gotten second at worst, so he would have been fine regardless. But it still would have been funny. Alright, next star is on the other side of the roller coaster. I will be repeating my pattern from the previous loop of this. I think there's any reason for me to go that way. Nope. Plus, if I go this way, I get to go to the store and also to Boo, which is a plus. Oh gosh, this mini... The last time I played this was probably, like, the most defensive I've ever had to play in this game. Like, 10 seconds in, I think Mario and I think it was Mario and I, were down, like, 10-1 or something like that, and so I just had to play super defensively for the rest of the minigame, and somehow we ended up winning. We did not deserve it, though. DK, we're on the same team. Get out of the way. Yeah, I think at this point we've already won. Yep. Might as well just let him put it in there and end the minigame. Ah, there's the battle game. Alright, what are we playing and how much for? I was about to say, 50 seems a bit dumb. Trace Race. Good choice. Really, anything that's not Bowser's Big Blast is a good choice. Though I would have been okay with it for 5 coins. For 50, not so much, but for 5, that would have been fine. I am not doing very good here. That was probably like mid-80s, maybe? Or 93. Okay, that works too. I thought for sure. Well, I mean, Donkey Kong messed up pretty bad too, at least at the end there. Not even gonna bother going for the star. Just, nah, not interested. I do want both of those, so I'm going to... I'm gonna elect to wait. I'm gonna elect to cough, more like. Not gonna elect to wait. Oh, now you give it to it. Why is it always this game whenever I'm teamed with somebody that's a low difficulty AI? They don't know what they're doing. Oh well. Maybe they'll be a bit more cooperative. That was, like, really easy for the lower path. Get out of the way. Yoshi, do you know where you're going? Hey. Hey. Get over here.
Finish!
Something looked very off about Wario's model just then from the side. I know they use different models in the board compared to the minigames, but it looked particularly weird right there. But I know more detail is put into the board models because, you know, they're not in a minigame having to show several different animations of them doing a bunch of different things. It's largely the same. Alright, Monkey Man's turn. Go with number 10. Or don't. I mean, I would trust the guy that won twice in a row, but that's just me. Like the one guy who won the lottery and then they wanted to recreate him winning the lottery. And so he went in and bought another ticket and actually won again. Alright, what do we got? I know I'm only getting 2 items, but these things tend to work out decently well for me. Plus, you know, for the content. Eh. A warp or a red space? I think I'll take the red. And I'll probably throw the Sparky sticker down right in front of Boo. Hey, we didn't get one of these last time we played. Lucky minigame, you can earn more coins than usual. It'll be 2. Because it's always 2. I've beaten story mode with every character and played this for Mario Party Night many, many times. I don't think I've ever seen it come up as anything other than 2. I don't think I've ever seen it come up as 3, and I don't even know why 1's on the roulette. Kind of defeats the purpose. It's a lucky minigame. How's it different? It's not! It's exactly the same. We just gave it a title and hoped that would make a difference. Nice. They might have gotten to 18. However, I just got almost 60. So I think it was a fair trade. Well, that actually technically worked in her favor. It put her close to the star, and that does put her closest. Not by a lot, but still. And that is pointed up. But he's not going to have enough to steal a star, even if I had one, so... Oh, and he's not going to go that way anyway. Alright. I know that could be arguably bad if somebody had a Mega Mushroom, because it would delete it so they could steal from Boo, but they're probably not going to be, theoretically, not going to be stupid enough to do that. Of using a Mega Mushroom to fly past the Boo house. You know what, Toad? I'm going to leave it up to you. I'm going to leave it up to you on who should get their star stolen. Just for you. No, I would not. Maybe in real life, though. I don't know, I go back and forth on roller coasters. I actually do like roller coasters, but my stomach, however, does not, and I get sick very easily. So, I tend to avoid them for that reason. And no, I don't mean, like, queasy sick. I mean, like, actually physically vomiting sick, and nobody wants that, so... I guess if you don't like roller coasters and don't want to get called the chicken or whatever, you can use that excuse of, I like them, however, I will throw up. And that will probably dissuade them from making you ride alongside them. I am predicting Daisy will be the first one out. Call it a hunch. Nope, it was not Daisy. Now it is. Bye. Oops, that's not the right side. There we go. Oh, I thought he got that one. I guess not. I'm waiting to watch one of these two use a warp pipe to see what they're attempting to do here. Are they just waiting for Daisy to get close to it and then warp with her, I guess? Or me, one of the two? I mean, I guess you could warp now, sure. Probably not his intended target, though. Let's take a look. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow. That might have been a little too good of a roll. Well, maybe not. No, that worked. That worked. Yeah, that was the best I could have hoped for, actually. I could have rolled one number higher, and that's about it, but, like, I'm not gonna ask for that level of please give me what I want. That worked out really well. I will accept that. Yeah, Donkey Kong was not getting much help on that one. Like, you can time all your ground pounds perfectly in terms of the top of your jump, but if your teammate's not helping, you're not gonna win that. Oh. Okay. I would have expected the warp pipe to try to warp with me. That would have been the right call. Like, that warps to me if you hit me, which you didn't. But A, I get a turn, and B, I would have probably mini-mega hammered you if I didn't make it somehow. But if I didn't make it, I probably would have landed on a happening space and sent both of us away regardless. The lottery's having pretty good payouts today. It's the third win we've seen somebody get. And now it's time for a battle. Yeah, 20 works. 79 coins. Trace race again. Alright. If you are so inclined. But first I will take a drink of my water. Alright. Let's see if I can do a little bit better than last time. At least in terms of actually performing better. Even though apparently I did really good, I didn't feel like I did. I feel better about that one, but watch me have actually done way worse. 98. Very nice. Wow, Daisy did not do a very good job on that ending right there. Alright, he's getting pity. Monkey Man's getting pity. Is there anybody I should use that hammer on? there's Yoshi. Where is everybody else? Daisy's back at start. Where's Monkey Man? There's Monkey Man. I think I'm gonna pass this turn and save it for next turn. Because theoretically I'd want to hit DK with the Mega side of it to prevent him from getting to Boo. I know he can't steal a star, but still. What do I got? Alright, I'll take that. I would have taken either, to be honest. Team Animal versus Team Yellow. After this minigame, I will probably quickly use the bathroom since I am moving fourth. So no need to pause, I'll just let them take their turns. Maybe it's just my imagination, but I like almost never see the first flurry. Whenever it's like, hey, it's potentially gonna get super windy, it never goes off on the first one ever. It's not going off much at all this time, though. Once out of 5, I think. Yeah, 2 out of 6. Not much. All right.
Finish!
Well, I'll take it. Right, I will slip off to the bathroom real quick. I expect DK will probably get the star this turn. But there was no way I could have known where it was going to appear. I don't have the star spaces for 4 memorized that well. Oh well. So he did not get the star, huh? He went for a swap card. Alright, what exactly happened? Was he up here and, like, went around and somehow activated the thing? I'm not quite sure what he did. Oh well. How far away are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Daisy is going first, so logically the smart thing to do, and also she can afford the star and Donkey Kong can't, is to use that on her. Oh, it just, like, ran out. If I had known there was a timer on that, I would have gone a little bit faster.
Hello, everybody! I have returned.
Alright. Probably won't be setting a record now that my old age has caught up to me, but... yeah, that was definitely not setting any records. But I won't get last place, and that's the important thing. Alright. I could be wrong, but I would assume that DK's not going to be dumb enough to use a swap card, because even if he took my item, he would be giving me a better one in return, so... Yoshi is on the other side of the board, can't really do anything right now. Oh, Monkey Man, what are you doing? Just going for the coin crush and moving on. That's fair enough. Though even with the swap card, he has to land on me, and also it's just a Mega Mushroom. It's not that big a deal. You'll miss the star. So it looks like the best thing for me to do is just wait. Or roll a 10. That works too. I'm just doing the ball rolling one, huh? Nope. Well, I do get an item and a chance to get to Boo, so there is that at least. Lots of time. I'm about to go to Boo, so the crystal ball doesn't make much sense. As much as I do want the item bag, like, it's a magic lamp, so yeah. Let's see if I can do this one correctly. I used to be able to win this one all the time, and then I don't know what happened. Like, I just started being really bad about it. I don't know what changed. Maybe there was a huge gap between when I was doing it correctly and doing it incorrectly in terms of playing. There we go. Not my record, but it was good enough to win. That's the important thing. Alright, last 5 turns. So if you are so inclined to use your channel points to pick which game we do next, now would be the time to start thinking about what you want. Also, as a side note, if you don't know all the specific details, then that's also fine. You can just pick one thing, and then I can ask you, like, okay, if you want Mario Party 8, here are your board options, here are your character options, etc. For now, Wario's in first, Daisy's in second, Donkey Kong's in third, Yoshi's in last, but it's still anyone's game, and also the bottom 3 players are pretty evenly matched, seeing as there's only a 20 coin difference between fourth and second. The bonus for the final 5 turns will be red spaces become chance time spaces. Look at all those chance times. This is horrible. Anything could happen. I mean, great. That's what the game said. To be fair, I think one of the reasons I don't like the red becomes chance time is, like, now there's no red team unless it swaps a green space to a red one. Which it can, but, like, it kind of encourages more 4 players showing up rather than 1v3s and 2v2s. And while I think most of the 1v3s are typically the least fun in Mario Party, because the team number isn't balanced, so they're the least likely games to be balanced. I do think the ratio between all the minigame types most of the time is pretty solid, so by throwing that into disarray, you've kind of messed up part of the mechanic of that. I guess you could get Bowser. Bowser could put you on red. Nice, you missed the magic lamp. Well, enjoy trading mini mushrooms. I hope it was worth it. I totally forgot he had that swap card. Good thing he messed it up. And 1 coin shy. You can do it, DK. Get that pink one. Nope. Well, since Boo is right there, I'm gonna pass on the magic lamp this turn. Oh, it still affects me even though I put it down. Huh. Okay, well, no big deal. I will steal a star, and once again, I will let Mr. Ghost decide, as he always makes the right decision. Well, if I did have a mini mushroom, now would be a good time to play that item game, but I don't. So instead, we'll play Take a Breather, which is kind of an eh game. One of the few and 4 that I'm not too big on. I just wish there was a better way for me to figure out how to hold the controller to press the buttons more effectively, but... Wow, they lost almost immediately. I have a feeling DK is gonna... Nope, he's not gonna win. Okay. They, like, went underwater and then immediately came back up. They're like, nope, too much. Can't do it. Yeah, I do feel like there are some games of, like, mashing L and R work pretty well. Wind Waivers in Mario Party 5, you're on the cloud and have to use the little paddle to escape the tornado. Like, that one's really good. There's one that is kind of similar that's a 2v2, I think in Mario Party... I'm pretty sure it's 6. We have to use it to operate a fan to get a lighthouse to turn on, or a city to turn on, or get all the lights back on. That just doesn't work in that one for some reason for me. As in, like, how it works, not the buttons don't work. Not sure why, though. Might as well. It'll keep me on the top half of the board, which is the part of the board I prefer to stay on, and also, you might as well use it before you lose it. Almighty Thunder Thighs Genie, take me to the star. All hail the watermelon pants.
I got it.
I'm gonna go with what I would have chosen whenever I was doing it. Nope. Ah well. Tragically, there are no duels in Mario Party 4. They were retired for one game, otherwise I could duel Monkey Man. Alright, am I driving the boat, or am I controlling the parasail? It's one thing I liked that they did in other games that they don't do here is, like, they give the controls explanation for the two, but in other games it would, like, actually tell you who was who before the game started. So there's nothing worse than being like, okay, I've got my controls down, like, I know what I'm doing, and then it just turns out you were actually controlling a completely different character as a result. As strange as this sounds, I prefer the fact that if I'm going to have a low-level AI or a normal-level AI here, I actually prefer them to drive the boat rather than try to pick up the coins, because I don't think they know what they're doing when it comes to collecting the coins. Yeah, despite being one level up on the difficulty, DK's performing about the same that the other AIs are. I know I took a star from him, but I took a star from Daisy too, so... Yes, please spend your money so that you can't... Yeah, sure, by all means, go for it. Buy that magic lamp you can't afford to use. No boo for you. Yeah, go ahead, change star, don't care. It's actually for the best, because if DK had rolled high enough and not been done with his coins, he could have gotten it. And the next star is... Oh, pfft. Alright, I guess they just really wanted to give it to Donkey Kong and felt bad that they might have taken it away. I think even if the teacups are pointing the right way, he's not going to get up there. I think he rolled too low. Yeah, he's hanging out with us. Or would have been, rather. Alright, congrats on your free star, Monkey Man. I almost wonder if he did that to try to, like, tempt me into crushing him so I would skip the item house and potentially the boo house as well. Unfortunately for Donkey Kong, I'm not quite that dumb. And now that nobody's over there in that loop, it has finally appeared over there. I don't know who you're warping with, bud. You're the closest right now. Like, yeah, I'll probably be ahead of you, but it'll be by, like, all of 3 spaces, probably. Sure. Now, if I feel like the game's gonna try to pull a little sneaky on me and make me roll a 1, I can prevent myself from doing so. Same teams as last time, same team colors as last time, too. Well, they gave us a much harder layout this time, though. At least for the bottom path. I don't know about the top path. We gotta go, like, all the way around for this one. Donkey Kong, get out of the way. Dude, why are you following me to mine? Nope, go get your own. You know better than that. See, look, Donkey Kong's, like, doing the same thing. He's like, what the hell are you doing? We did not deserve that win. Though Daisy didn't play much better, so maybe we did, I don't know. Like, even though I couldn't see his face, I could feel Donkey Kong being like, why did Wario not get put on my team? He actually knew what he was doing. Ah, well. Alright, let's see that gold. Nope. No gold. Poor DK. I agree. Poor DK. He's not getting dunked on as bad as Mario did, but still pretty bad. Especially since he's about to lose his star again. That might potentially work in his favor. Hey, he didn't pick the luck-based game. Nice. Alright, Mel, thank you for coming out. Next week's streaming will probably be... I'll probably do one on either Wednesday or Thursday, since I believe you're the person that mentioned you don't use Twitter, Discord, or any other social media. So expect to see something either Wednesday or Thursday, since those are my days off. Sadly, for the rest of this month and all of next month, my schedule is pretty bad. I think of all of those weeks, there's 1 week where I'm not working the most hours on my team. Every other week, I am working the most. Not even tied for working the most, just straight up working the most. And to think on the evaluation that my boss gave me, they're like, well, we can't really, like, seem to contact you whenever we need you to work extra hours. I'm like, even if you could, I was probably already working that night anyway, dude. Like, it doesn't really matter. Also, the reason I don't answer is because I don't want to be working 7 days a week and 365 days a year. Well, it did work in DK's favor to land on that. Not by a lot, but it did. He's gonna go from 7 coins to, like, what, 16? 12? Oh, 10. Okay. I guess it could also be 10. I'm not close enough to that to justify going for that. So... Ooh, we're gonna get a Bows. Yep. Sorry, Donkey Kong. Again, but... it's gotta go.
I got it.
Be sure to come back so we can do this again. For the 4th time. Yeah, if I end up losing like 30 coins on this, I would not be surprised. Since I've got a very comfortable lead. Yep, 30 coins. Since I have 5 stars and 60 coins, and the next closest is 25. Bows! Hello, gorgeous. You look much better when you're gigantic like this. Bowser game. What are we gonna do? Lose must hand over half your coins. Aye aye, boss. Plus the Bowser minigames in this are all really good. Bowser game is... Fruits of Doom! Well, I do like Doom, and also fruits. So, rules are pretty basic here, is he'll give you a lot of different things that he wants, and you just make sure you give him something in that list, and don't repeat unless there are repeats. Alright, let's have a look here. Alright, I know what 4 of them are. I'm gonna go with the obvious. You don't have to go in order for this. Yummy. Yep, the other obvious one. The funny thing is, you can actually see everything, like, well, theoretically, you can see everything that he puts on that list. Most of them are only available for, like, a couple frames, but they do actually show them all. Yep, that was the next one. We're going in order here, but I'm assuming it's just because that's what people remember. I guess if DK picks the next one on that list, we'll find out. Delish. Oh, he didn't. Yeah, I thought he was going to go for the apple. I'm pretty sure there was a melon on there, so I think he's fine. Yummy. a lot more build-up than the Mario Party 5 minigame of loser loses half their coins, or any losers lose half their coins. Because in this one, there is only one loser. I think that's the case with all the Bowser games. I think there can only be one person that loses. I don't think you can get multiple. She might still be good. I think there was at least one more orange. Yep, there was. Scrumptious. I think this is probably where we're going to see someone mess up. Yeah, I don't know if there was a fourth one or not. I don't have any guarantee of what mine is, but if it gets back to me, then I know what I'm picking. And unfortunately, that's what I was going to pick. Because I was pretty sure there was at least one grape in there. Yummy. I'm gonna choose it anyway, just because. I just don't remember there being a lot of long words in there, so stuff like strawberry, banana, I know the one pineapple was in there, but I don't think a second one was. But I do get Bowser's full attention, and I feel like that's worth half my coins. Or all of my coins. Blink, blink. Bye, gorgeous. See you later. Even with that, even with spending 50 coins, losing 30, and then losing half what I had, I still have the most coins. Meanwhile, DK is just happy to have somebody on his team that actually knows what they're doing. Fine. Tried to hit the statue to stop ourselves, then DK just kept paddling anyway. Alright, what are we on? I know we've gone past last 5. What are we at? Last turn. Daisy did not get the chance to use her magic lamp. But she did get the chance to let out the most unimpressive scream and trigger a battle game. For 30 coins. Total, I might be more specific. Not 30 each. 30 each actually would have been kind of cool, because then everybody would have been basically broke. I would have had 10 left. Could have just played for the full pot there, but nope. I will give them credit for picking Trace Race every time they've had the option, though. Trace Race, this is the 3rd time doing it, and then we had the Butterfly one once, but the Trace Race wasn't an option. We didn't do Bowser's Bigger Blast, we didn't do Chain Chomp Fever, we didn't do Rumble Fishing, but I don't think Rumble Fishing was an option at any point. It might have been, but I don't think it was. 98. DK actually got last on that, wow. Apparently he was, his heart was not in it that time. Who knew drawing lines would be this fun? Yeah, apparently. I know as a kid I always tried to be like as meticulous as possible about drawing inside the lines. Not because of like OCD or anything, but I thought I would get in trouble if I didn't do that. Which, knowing my parents growing up, yeah, that could have been possible. For not showing attention to detail or being focused on what I should have been focused on. Even though it was something for, like, recreational fun. Well, I can't get to the star, so I'm gonna go with the option of trying to hit the item game to see if it'll let me play last turn, even though I can't use the item. And sure, the bonus coins works too. That is also an acceptable answer. Sure, I'll give it a go for an item I can't use. Just so we could say that we showed it off. This really isn't that hard. You just stop it on the one you want, and then you get the one that you want. It's very easy. Yeah, boost crystal ball. Sure. That doesn't really matter who I warp with here, so nobody could even run me over or anything like that since I moved last. Alright, I'm doing pretty good, I think. Not too bad. Definitely been doing good Mario Party-wise, for sure. But as a whole, yeah, not too bad. I do have work at 10, which is a little bit of a shame. I probably should have considered, like, messaging somebody on my overnight team and be like, hey, do you want to swap so that we can get more leverage out of our... I should probably not be having this conversation while focusing on this minigame, but... a lot of times whenever we get days off, they're not, like, in order, and especially when you're doing overnight, like, if you're gonna have days off, they kind of almost have to be... like, you have to have 2 in a row, because if you only get 1 day off for overnight, like, you work the night before that you have off, and then you sleep during the day, and you basically are just awake during that night. You might either get up early to get stuff done before stuff closes down, or you intentionally sleep longer and you get up early in the morning the following day so that you can get stuff done, but then you still have to sleep a little bit before your shift the day after you had the day off. So you kind of almost have to have 2 days in a row. So, like, in my case, I had, I was supposed to have Wednesday off, but I didn't, because somebody that only had 2 shifts, that is full-time, bailed on their 2 shifts, so I had to take one of those. So I had Thursday and Friday night off, and then I have Saturday on to night on, and then Sunday off again, but I would have preferred to just have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and just have Sunday be when I start. So Yoshi and DKH got a star. I have 7. Daisy's got nothing. Yeah, I did destroy them. The sad thing is Donkey Kong was set to hard. I let RNG choose what difficulty they were on, and it put Yoshi and Daisy on easy. But then I ultimately decided that wasn't really that fair, so I moved them up to normal, and DK landed on hard for his difficulty. And they still did terrible. I should have just left them on hard difficulty, I guess. Oh well. Yep, 7110. Coins won a minigames, 267. Next closest was 87. I got more than everybody else combined easily. Greatest number I've owned was 192. Next closest was 51. I made sure that nobody could steal a star from me, even though I stole, like, either 3 or 4, I think, in that game. I had the least happenings, 3, 3, 2, and 1. One chance time that did not do anything because I made it to where I gave stars to Daisy before anybody had any stars. 1 Bowser space we saw at the end. 4 battles. Everybody had a pretty decent amount of mushroom spaces, and everybody got at least 1 warp. And there you have it. That's Mario Party 4. Alright, if anybody would like to use their channel points, now is the time. Otherwise, I might go ahead and end it off here. But if you do want to redeem it, then I should have time for 1 more game. If not, I'll probably sneak a nap in before work. Either or works for me. In the meantime, I'm going to pull up my work schedule. And we'll figure out what exactly I'm setting up for next week. Oh, this is May. I was like, what in the world? This isn't my schedule for next week. So yeah, I do, like I said, I do have Sunday night off. I probably won't stream Sunday night. I might, but I doubt it. So I wouldn't hold my breath, but maybe I will. I have to ask him about this Tuesday schedule one. I forgot I had the meeting or whatever, but anyway. Next week, well, at least gaming-wise, we're definitely going to be doing more Pokemon XD. I have been working on that a bit off-screen. I've caught most of the wild Pokemon that I want to catch. And leveled who I want to level. So that we won't have to worry about me getting interrupted every 6 seconds by the Pokespots in that game. As well as getting everything ready to be purified, so we also won't have to worry about that either. So I'll be doing XD for sure, and we might go ahead and get started on the blind game. So if you've not voted for that, that is available in the Discord under the polls. Aside from that, if we don't end up doing that blind game, I don't know. I'll see what we end up doing if that's the case. But we'll be doing XD for sure. In theory, hopefully Final Fantasy X. I honestly don't know at this point. With Icarus' schedule, it's anybody's guess. It really is anybody's guess. Her boss is set to leave, I think, at the end of this semester. And, like, because she works at a university. And, like, he is so checked out. Like, he's not doing anything. He's ready to go, and he does not care about the fact that he's not going to be getting a good reference because he's not doing anything on his way out the door. He didn't get fired either. Like, he's actively choosing to leave, but he's not there at all mentally. So yeah, expect XD. I would say streaming days, probably expect, again, potentially Sunday, Wednesday or Thursday for sure. One of those 2 days. And if I don't stream Sunday, then either Friday or Saturday, one of those 2 days, would be my guess. So, with that being said, I think we will go ahead and end it off here. I will work on the archive stuff tonight, so that should all be taken care of. How much do I have to upload to archive? Since we're already here. Let's see. Everything is archived up through Thousand Year Door, which means I have, was that Thousand Year Door or Sapphire? That was Sapphire. Okay, so I have 2 episodes of Pokemon XD plus this I need to upload, so I should be able to get all that done tonight. If it's not too crazy, because bear in mind, I have been off for 2 days, and as a result, 48 hours is more than enough time for everything to go to hell and back. So, we'll see, I suppose. Yeah, so, one more quick run through. Either Sunday, Friday, or Saturday for one of those streaming days, one of those 3, and then either Wednesday or Thursday for the other streaming day. Potentially a third one, we'll see. Again, I'm leaning towards probably either Wednesday, Thursday for one, and then Friday, Saturday for the other. Because I think that's more commonplace. Pokemon XD for one of them for sure. Maybe start on the blind game. If not the blind game, maybe we'll just do, like, party games that aren't Mario Party. Might end up doing something like that. There is one other thing I want to try to do, but I'm going to keep that a secret for now, and maybe I'll try testing that later tomorrow. In the meantime, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all either tomorrow or sometime amongst Wednesday through Saturday for Pokemon XD or some party nights, or again, that other potential thing that I've not yet released. And again, we might end up doing the blind game as well. We shall see. Till then, guys, take care, and I'll see you later.